Hi, welcome to the 3-Minute Egg. I'm Stephanie Courtney, and I will be talking to you about all things Google Ads. So today I'm going to be talking about Pmax campaigns. I know Pmax campaigns drive people crazy. I know that there's a lot of backlash against them since Google is forcing or has forced everyone to move to Pmax campaigns from the shopping campaigns. I personally don't miss having to create streams and streams of negative keywords for the shopping campaigns, but I also know how frustrating it is that we can't see search queries and that certain aspects of the Pmax campaigns are really opaque. I have to say that I was one of the beta testers for the Pmax campaigns when they first came out, and for a few of my clients, they were game changers. I started using Pmax campaigns in January of 2022. One of my clients in February of 2022 doubled their revenue and tripled their return on ad spend because of the Pmax campaigns. So they can work. I know Google has changed some of the things as they rolled things out. One of the good things that they changed, and one of my biggest pet peeves about Pmax campaigns, was the lack of ability to control negative keywords. I worked in the pharma industry, and negative keyword matching wasn't just an ethical issue or a marketing issue, it was actually a licensing issue. We were not allowed to show ads or to come up for searches for certain kinds of searches. And so not having the ability to create negative keyword lists was really problematic and meant that we actually couldn't use Pmax campaigns for some of my clients for a while. They changed that and allowed us to send in negative keyword lists that our CSS was then able to apply to the campaigns. And now you can do negative keyword lists at the account level. That means none of your ads in any campaign will show for those keywords, but in some instances, that's exactly what you need, is a negative keyword list at the account level. A little trick of the trade, if you if that is problematic, where you need keywords to be negative keyword matched for your Pmax campaigns, but you don't want them negative keyword matched for the rest of your campaigns, set up a separate account for your Pmax campaigns and link them through a master client center. That's a little bit more complex, but it's something that you can do. The other thing that you can also do now when you're setting up new Pmax campaigns, so if you've had a Pmax campaign for a while and you haven't set up a new one, I'm not sure how this comes into play with existing Pmax campaigns, but setting up new Pmax campaigns, you can now also set up brand list, negative brand list keywords. When you set up the campaign, you can use this for your own brand terms. So if you don't want ads showing for people searching for your brand, or you have really good, strong non-Pmax campaigns for your brand terms, and Pmax campaigns eat into your brand campaigns and lower your revenue and certainly lower your return on ad spend, you can set up brand negative keyword lists at the campaign level. You can do this when you're setting up a Pmax campaign. When you're in the campaign settings, there's a little link at the bottom of one of the pages that says more advanced settings. If you click on that, you'll see the negative brand keyword lists that come up. If anybody has any questions about that, you can ping me in the comments and I will share screenshots with you of how to find that. You may also want to negative keyword match your competitor brand campaigns, like if you have a gentleman's agreement not to show your ads against your competitors. And sometimes your competitor keywords or competitor listings come in at a much higher cost. But test this, explore everything. Don't take my word for it. Explore, be creative, and see what happens. I know it feels a little bit scary if you haven't had a lot of experience with Google Ads, but you can turn anything off in a heartbeat, and as long as you don't get yourself into trouble ethically or with licensing bodies or anything like that, you are free to explore and see what works and see what doesn't work. I wish you all the best. That's the 3-Minute Egg.